What's going on, you guys? We're gonna jump right in today's video. The topic for today is just gonna be the complete mod list of my car, pretty much. I get tons of questions asking me from, my exhaust, bolt-ons, all the way down to suspension and tires, and even like diffusers and skirts and stuff like that. So I just want to clear the air, get everything out there for you guys, pretty much. So I figured, why not just make it into a YouTube video, keep it simple like that, and we'll go from there. I'm almost to the spot where I'm going to do it at, so I'll just check in with you guys when I get over there, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so yeah, this should be good right here. Pretty open. Yeah, I'll just back the car up against that wall and we'll get started. Alright, you guys, so I apologize if there's a lot of wind noise. It's a little bit windy here today, but we're gonna make it work with what we got. So, here in front of me is my 2013 Mustang GT. It's just a premium package. I'll start with the outside mods to the car, like the exterior stuff. Nothing power-wise, but so here on the front end, what I've got, I have a stock GT bumper. A lot of people ask if I've changed it, but it's just a regular bumper. I have the Shelby upper and lower grills. I have got a Roush, like the front lip right there, and I believe the fog lights. I believe that these came off of a V6 pony package, and if I'm not mistaken, I think they came off of the California Special GTs as well. I do have a stock hood still. I did have the vents painted gloss black. I just think it kind of, makes them stand out a little bit more, versus if they're just blue, you kind of might miss them, but now you for sure see that there's a vent on the hood. Alright, and as for the sides of the car, nothing too crazy going on over here. Of course, I got the black wheels, but I'll get into that in just a moment. I have the black and yellow 5.0 badge. I had it custom painted by my buddy over at Exclusive Image Auto Body. His name's Shane, does awesome work. I have, obviously, like window tints. I don't know if that really counts as a mod, but I have 5 in the front, double 5 in the rear. I do have the Mmd Side Scoop right there. I believe that's the Mmd. I just think it kind of, helps the body lines of the car a little bit. Let me see if I can get a better shot at it for you guys. Just kind of makes it look beefy. I know it's not real. Some people don't like it because the fact that it just sticks on there. I'm a sucker for it. I had a new Edge for my first car. They came with them, so I'm kind of, I'm stuck with it. I also have the, the Roush front and rear side skirts right here below the door. And they also have a piece for the rear bumper right here as well. They're a little dusty, I'm sorry. Moving on to the rear of the car. Probably my favorite part of the car aesthetically, just best eye candy for me at least. Let's start at the bottom. I've got the GT500 rear diffuser with some quad tips, of course. It's kind of a staple for S197 guys. If you have one, you kind of know what I'm talking about. I believe this piece is actually discontinued now. It's the RTR plate surround. It's those 2 vents kind of around the license plate. Some people don't like it. I prefer the look of it. I think it, gives it just a meaner look from the rear. I do have the Fred's Parts wart delete. You know how they have the GT emblem or the V6. It has a horse right there, but it's the fake gas cap. I got rid of that. Actually, it's the most recent thing I've done to the car. I think it also is one of those things you just kind of need with an S197. And to finish it off, up top on the trunk, I've got the Shelby GT500 rear wing. It's just, looks great. Comes off of a Mustang, so it's nothing too excessive on this car. It's all pretty much pieced together of just other, model Mustangs that have come out. The only thing I think that is on this that doesn't come on anything else would either be the plate surround or maybe these, but I know that California Special comes with a pair of them on there. I don't know if it's the same style as the Mmd, but so that's pretty much it for the outside of the car. Let's get into the actual mods. All right, just starting off with the basic mods to the car, bolt-on wise. I do have the Ford Performance, the Cobra Jet intake manifold right there. I have it paired with the twin 65mm throttle body from Ford Racing. And then to top it off, a JLT intake. I would like to have a PMOS, but that'll probably be later on the list. I already have this one, so I'm in no big hurry. I have, as far as fuel delivery, stock fuel pump, stock fuel system, fuel rails, everything. The only thing I've changed is the 47-pound injectors from Ford Performance. That's all you really need for a simple E85 application like this. It's nothing, I don't need too much fuel where I need like a booster pump or anything like that. But I do have pipes headers. They're paired up to a Pipes X pipe with no cat, so it's an off-road Pipes X pipe. Then after that, it goes to the stock resonators and then to the Roush axle back exhaust. So that's what gives my car that sound. Everybody always asks me, like, "Yo, what's the exhaust?" I mention a lot, but I can't get back to everybody. So if you're watching this video and you've been wondering, there you go. All right, let's get into the suspension on the car. So it's nothing too crazy. All I have for suspension is the iBox Sportline springs, and then I have Coney Orange shocks and struts. I do have a BMR rear pan hard bar, the adjustable one. Yeah, I think you need that if you go after, like, once you lower these cars with the solid axle. I believe you need the pan hard bar to be adjustable. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but that's what I was told, so I had gotten one, and I had one on my previous car as well. So I just kind of followed the trend. Another big one I get asked a lot is wheel setup. So to be honest, the actual wheels themselves, they're just reps off of AmericanMuscle.com. I had them on my previous car. I just never really swapped up to anything better. But what is good about them is what I've got them wrapped in. So the rears are wrapped in an NTO5R. Try to get a better shot on it for you right here if you can see the tread. These tires are, phenomenal. They hook. I've tried a bunch of tires, Mickey Thompson's, different Nittos. I've spun them all. These ones I can't even get it loose in first gear, so highly recommend these. Great tire. In the front, I actually used to have these on the rear as well, but it was a 285. These are 255 Mickey Thompson street comp tires. They're really good. They get good life out of them. They're really good in the canyon and just overall a good tire. But when you're trying to put power down, you can't really go wrong with an NTO5R. I believe that's what the Demon comes with from the factory. So that speaks volumes in itself. As far as other miscellaneous stuff I've done to the car, I did swap up to the track pack Brembos. They're just regular 4 pistons, nothing crazy. But again, it's one of those things a lot of people don't think about. If you're trying to build a car to go faster, you've definitely got to be able to stop along with the speed. So that was a must do. I did blow the trans at around 55,000 miles, I believe. So I do have a Calimer Stage 1 trans in there paired with the center force clutch and the steel clutch line and all the, the other stuff you got to do. I do still have the stock 2-piece drive shaft, which I know is definitely not the smartest of decisions that I could make, but that's definitely one of the next few things on the list. But yeah, that pretty much, I think I've covered pretty much everything done to the car. If I've missed anything, I'll add it in, but if I missed it, it's obviously not that important, or I haven't been asked it too much. But yeah, so that was pretty much just the in-depth tour of my 2013 Mustang GT. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please drop a comment. Let me know what you would change about the car. I don't think there's much I would really want to change about it, but then again, I did this to it, so that would make sense. But yeah, so please like, subscribe. I'm gonna try to make more videos. I'm gonna try to post like once a week or every 2 weeks in the beginning, just to see how it goes, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. I knew I said I was done, but my boys just pulled up. We got another video coming at you soon. We're gonna go install some hardware on Cherry's car. Gonna get some new goodies on that thing.